What is our next main topic today?
Next one up is from Cody Carroll. Hey, John and Rob, or Ashley. Endgame is being shown in Tulsa at the drive-in. Would you be able to sit in your car for 3 hours, or do you feel the drive-in is outdated? I enjoy drive-ins because they do double features, but nothing is better than a room full of AC and a recliner. Side note, The Outsiders was filmed there.
Well, look, I don't know about any of you guys, but I love the drive-in. I absolutely love the drive-in. But I'm also, it's unfortunate because I'm somebody who sits here and says, I love the drive-in. It's been 8 years, 9 years since I've been to a drive-in. Like, I know where I grew up, Ash, I don't know if you had the same experience. Where I grew up in Hamilton, Ontario, we had the Starlight Drive-In, and like there was a drive-in there. Did you have a drive-in in your hometown when you were growing up?
Not really. I grew up outside Philly. I remember we would have to drive kind of far to get to one, but it wasn't. We all love the notion of a drive-in, but we weren't really going.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I believe there are drive-ins in the LA area, but I've never been to one here. So it's funny. I talk about how much I really love the drive-in experience, but I just don't go. And that's a lot of people. And that's why in record numbers over the past number of years, drive-ins have been closing down. And it's a much more rare experience these days than ever before. There is something great though, particularly if you have a comfortable car. There's something great about pulling in, leaning your seat back. You've got your own sound system in there. You can have food spread out all over the place. You can put your feet up on your dashboard. You can do whatever you want, and you're with the people in you're in a communal environment with 1,000 other cars, but you also have privacy because you're in your own car, right? And to me, that's pretty damn cool. I've really always enjoyed that. I've told this story before. I'll tell it again. My last experience at the drive-in, and this isn't why I haven't gone back. It's just saying what it is. Last experience at the drive-in, if you guys have been watching me for a long time, you may have heard me tell the story a few years ago, but we were there's a pickup truck over there, and one of our buddies, because me, a couple of friends, we were like in a big minivan. We had like 6 of us go, us and a couple of dates and everything. And like one of my friends is like, is that what I think it is? And we're like, what? And we're like over there, and there's a pickup truck. There were literally 2 people standing, having sex in a pickup truck in the back, standing. And it's like, well, I guess this is a triple feature. And
it's an X-rated movie.
They've got this one over here. We got Independence Day here, and we've got this going on over here. That's not why I haven't gone back. It's not like it traumatized me or anything like that, but it's just kind of, you have free expression when you're at the drive-in theater, right? So I haven't been in a long time. Is it still relevant? Listen, you can still be in existence and not really be relevant. And it's with a heavy heart that, no, I don't think drive-ins are all that relevant anymore. And I don't think they have been for a long time. But that sucks because it's such a unique experience. I have great memories of my parents taking me to double features at the drive-in because it was always 2 movies you got for the price of 1 car. And they would play. And I used to love that stuff, but it's just something that's going away. And listen, you need an awful lot of real estate. You need a lot of land just to show one screen because you got to be able to fit in cars. And so it's not very cost effective. There's not a lot around. But guys, I'm just saying, I hope that if you got a drive-in movie theater around you, I hope you support it.
Yeah.
Because it's a disappearing thing.
I don't like it for new movies, I think. Like, I like being in a theater, like they were saying, like in air conditioning and a seat for a new thing and experiencing that with a group of people. But if it's an old nostalgic movie, that's when it's fun. And that's when I like to go to like Rooftop Cinema Club here in LA.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, it's so fun. Or like the Hollywood Cemetery movies. And you see like Pretty in Pink or Top Gun or something like that. But for like Endgame, I would want to be in the theater, definitely.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, and that's the thing too. You're competing against this increasing experience at the movie theater. So now we got motorized leather recliners. We've got food service being brought right to you. We've got these new advanced digital screens. We've got new advanced surround sound. It's tough to beat.